Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Tarot of Nella. If you're new, then feel free to subscribe. I create regular picker cards, zodiac readings, topics on spirituality and crystals. So before we get straight into this topic, if you would like to book a personal private reading with me, my Etsy shop is linked down below. So in today's video, this is going to be Will You End Up Together? So what I'd like you to do is to really spend some time thinking about your person right now. So please bear in mind this is a collective reading, so take what resonates for you, leave behind what doesn't. This is also a timeless reading, so know that when you found this message, it was meant for a reason. So I have prepared 3 different groups for you to choose from. Each has their own fortune telling origami decor on top. So pause the video if you need time to meditate on which one is calling you the most. So we have group 1, group 2 and group 3. So you can pause the video now if you need that moment, but I am going to start with group 1, which corresponds to the green animal origami, and for the rest of you I will see you at your timestamp. Hello group number 1, welcome to your reading. So I'm so excited to get into your pick a card, and you did choose the green animal origami fortune teller piece. So let's just see what card you have that has been intuitively drawn out for you. You have the card of calcite. So this already is a very good sign that you possibly are meant to be together, because this is that description of 2 people who are meeting. So this could be like a reconciliation, a reunion. Calcite is a very calming stone. It's very connected to creativity, wanting to kind of be around something a lot more. Okay, so we are connecting with something that you hold together. So maybe there's still pieces of this relationship that you're keeping together and you're holding on to. I also can sense with the number 7 there's a lot of reflection needing on this relationship, and possibly there is some differences here as well. So that's a bit more of what we're also going to be getting into. So let's just take a look into your origami. So I'm going to intuitively go towards what I feel is your message. So can we get a message for if you are meant to be together? For group number 1, are you meant to be together? So I'm going to choose the cat for you because I feel this intuition is going to be quite strong. We have the message, are you ever awake? Okay, I'm going to show you that message there so you can see. So I feel like this is almost a very interesting message for you, because this kind of lets you know that there is something you may be still dreaming about in this relationship. Because if you're asleep all the time, you know, this is the energy of, you know, lucid dreaming and imagination. I think you're still imagining being with this person right now. So let's just go further into detail into your reading to find out more about what is in store for you if you will end up together. For group 1, please, will they end up together, you and your person? Group 1, will you end up together? Group 1, will you end up together? We have the 9 of Wands, so there definitely is a lot of kind of delays and setbacks here. And again, it's to do with that message if you're ever awake. Are you still not making moves and action towards getting back with this person? Because this tells me that there isn't an ending just yet. This is ongoing, and it's almost like get out of your own way, you know, make a bold move, right? Make a bold statement. What is this energy of this 9 of Wands? We do, wow, oh my god, you have the Lovers. This is a very exciting on will you end up together. Look how beautiful this card is. So again, the energy that's coming through for you again is this like opposites attract. It's a very Gemini energy as well. So I don't know if you connect with a Gemini or you're a Gemini, or it's just that energy of communication coming forward. This makes me feel like once you're fully healed, it's almost like coming back together. I feel like there is a true love here. This is definitely almost like a soulmate energy. Can we find out more about the lovers? We have the Devil. Yeah, so this explains a lot in your situation, because I feel like you had something toxic that happened in the relationship, and this is possibly the reason why you're not together anymore. This could be to do with possible, I'm just going to put it out there, it could be cheating, it could be some type of addiction, something maybe you didn't like your partner doing and they kept kind of doing it. So let's find out what this Devil energy is. What is this Devil energy? It also corresponds to, wow, okay, this one's fell to the floor, but I can already see it is the Ten of Cups. Wow, how insane is this to get the Ten of Cups and the Lovers? And again, I feel like this Devil is possibly the sexual chemistry you still have with this person, because this also talks about desires and intimacy. So I almost feel like you're still rooting for this relationship, and this Ten of Cups just shows that you kind of are meant to be together. I'm not sure what happened in your relationship. It's almost this energy of like, again, this could be a twin flame, a soulmate, but it definitely feels like, you know, this was someone that you were very happy with. You thought that this was going to be long term. You thought possibly there was going to be marriage, children, and honestly I feel like you haven't, it's kind of a sad feeling of like not meeting your match because of that insane connection that you had with this person. You have the Sun card showing up at the back as well, so it's a very positive sign that you are meant to be together. So let's find out more. Will you end up together? Group 1, and then we will move on to a pendulum reading for you. Group 1, will you end up together with your person? Okay, we have the card of Turquoise. So this is all about your foundation and stability connecting to this person. There's a lot of emotions that are still coming out for you both, but I feel like this is honestly this element of connecting with your emotions, the way you feel, because turquoise is this very kind of replenishing stone. It's very cleansing and pure, so I feel like there's just something again that you're grasping onto and holding, and something that you kind of just need to look into a bit more. Will you end up together? Group 1, will you end up together? We also have Obsidian. So I can see you have cried a lot for this person. You know, you felt a lot of emotion. I feel like this was a painful breakup, and I think, you know, this is about protection. So I feel like you had to protect yourself from this person. Because obsidian is a very grounding stone. So this is about you reflecting on what made you unhappy and sad in this relationship, and this is almost like this dark energy that kind of took over the connection. You do have ruby at the back, which corresponds to a lot of passion and love, so I feel like this is a sign for you that there is definitely something still worth holding on to in terms of you getting back together. So let's take a look into your pendulum side of this reading to see if you will end up together. So pendulum, for group number 1 please, will they end up together? Group number 1 please, will they end up together? So the pendulum is swinging towards the yes answer. So this is what I have for you, group number 1. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully this gave you some clarity and insight into your situation. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe, and I'm sending you so much love and light. Hello group number 2, welcome to your reading. So you chose this origami here, which we will get into a little bit later on. Let's take a look at the card that come out for you. Okay, so we have the card of Aquamarine. So this is such a beautiful crystal in being very like open emotionally. This does connect to the throat chakra. So this is really kind of like opening up your kind of need to speak out when it comes to, you know, if you're going to end up back together. So this is just about thinking about what's stable, what was solid in the connection, and really working on the emotional side, because I'm feeling like there was some emotional blockages that need to be cleansed. So let's take a look into your origami. So I'm just going to choose you what I intuitively feel is your message. So this is for group 2. Will you end up back together? Okay, so I'm going to choose you, the Black Star. So your message is, believe in yourself and anything becomes possible. So I'm just going to show you this up close so you can see this message here. This gives you a hope in this connection. This gives that anything is possible. If you believe it to be so, if you believe that there is still something in this relationship and that you will end up back together, keep manifesting that. Keep that hope alive, because if you feel like that, then there must be a reason why you feel that way, and maybe this person has been giving you those type of signals. So will you end up together? Group 2, will you end up together with your person? Will you end up together? Oh, we have the Hierophant. So this is a good sign of like commitments. This is a sign of possibly, you know, thinking about what you value most about one another. So I feel like, you know, this is about having a deep connection with someone on a more spiritual level, on a more in-depth layer. So I feel like there is change happening around you, and I feel like this is just really you're trying to just get that guide and direction on if this is right for you. And I feel like, you know, this is really about committing in a relationship, and I feel like there either was a commitment or there is going to be a commitment. Can we clarify the Hierophant energy? What is this energy? We have the Six of Wands. So in the Six of Wands, I can see that, you know, you still very much look up to your person. This is someone that, you know, you think very highly of. So again, this could be a crush, an ex, someone in your life that you just really enjoy looking at or being around. This is really about getting some type of recognition and notice. So I'm almost feeling like you want to be noticed from this person. So can we find out more about this energy for group 2? Wow, we have the Ace of Cups that came out for you. So in the Ace of Cups, this is letting you know that there could be something new happening in this connection. This is almost like a new relationship forming. So will you end up together? I feel the energy is shifting more towards yes at the moment. So can we clarify more of this Ace of Cups? I'm always hearing starting a relationship or trying again. Okay, so we also have the Page of Cups. Okay, so in the Page of Cups, this is about love coming your way. This is someone who is coming in to offer that love and give you that opportunity of a fresh start. So I feel like this is either someone that you've just met. I feel like I'm picking up the energy of like fresh, like someone being very fresh in your life, in terms of who this person possibly could be for you. And you have the Knight of Cups at the back. So it's definitely kind of showing that, you know, you're open to receiving love from this person. So group 2, will you end up together? Let's see if we can find more information for you on this topic. Will you end up together? Group 2, will you end up together? Oh, we have the card of Pyrite. So this is a very lucky crystal. This is letting you know that there is going to be communication with this person and growth. I feel like there is a lot of abundance surrounding the energy of this person, which makes me feel like this is hope, this is luck, you know, good fortune coming your way and blessings regarding to this person. So this is a very, very lucky symbol in your reading that you possibly are meant to be together and you will end up together. So can we clarify more, please? Will you end up together? Group 2. You have the card of Celestite. So Celestite is a very soothing, energetic crystal, and I feel that, you know, this is about being close to being with someone. So I almost feel like you're at the starting point and you just need to get to that finish line on being with this person now. So this is really about, you know, looking into ways that you can communicate with this person, ways that you can kind of you know, push yourself out there a bit more to be more confident around this person. So let's get you a message from the pendulum board to see if you will end up together. So this is for group 2 on their person. Will they end up together? Group 2, will you get together? Will you end up together, group 2? So it's going towards a possibility. So there's a big possibility that you will end up together, which stands very true to your message here, that anything becomes possible. I think it's a strong possibility. Hello, group number 3. Welcome to your reading. So you chose this origami, and I already have this message here for you. So let's get straight into these messages. So first off, I'm going to intuitively go to what I feel drawn to as your message on will you end up together. So I'm going to pick you the Ace of Clubs. Expect nothing good. Okay, so I'm just going to zoom in so you can see that message there. This is almost like a little bit of a warning message that maybe it's not the right time, there's maybe not the best outcome of the situation. So there's something maybe you just feel isn't good in the connection of you being together. Because we're going to try and get a bit more information into that message, but the card that's come out for you is fluorite. Okay, so fluorite corresponds to a lot of stress that may have been in the relationship, and this is really a lot about like soothing anxiety, working on the foundation and stability in the connection. Interesting enough about rainbow fluorite, it has so many different layers of colors and they kind of intertwine one another. So I feel this is like this complementary message of, you know, are you just clashing right now? Perhaps your relationship, you know, or whether this is an ex, a current partner, or some type of crush or someone you're thinking of, is very much the energy of, is it going to work in the long run? So let's just see if we can get you some more messages based around this. So for group number 3, will you end up together? Group 3, will you end up together? Group number 3, will you end up together with your person? Oh, shock. We have the 2 of Cups. What a beautiful card to come out for you. This definitely corresponds to, this is either a relationship you've already had with this person, but I'm actually picking up with the 2 of Cups that you're friends with this person. Maybe some of you have a crush on a friend. So maybe you have like that type of relationship where, you know, it just hasn't kind of gone to that kind of next level. Can we clarify more of this 2 of Cups energy? What is this energy? We have the Chariot. Yeah, now interesting enough, I spoke about, you know, the direction. This maybe hasn't gone to something more romantic, and the Chariot just confirms that, you know, it's like hasn't kind of gone in a certain direction yet. So there is about you know, yin and yang polarity energies here of, you know, are you going in that same direction, or is this just a friendship? So can we clarify more of this energy, please? Oh, we have the Death card that's come out for you. So in the Death card, this is about ending something. This is about transition to the next stage. And again, I feel like you do want to take this friendship to the next level, but this could crush the entire relationship that you actually have with this person. So when your message was like, could nothing good come from this situation at the start of your reading, it is kind of that message of, this is a bit of a risk, this is a bit of a end of an era, end of a chapter, that is it going to kind of work out for you, or are you going to be better like remaining off as friends? So let's see if we can find out a bit more into this message for you. What is this energy with the Death card? We have the 10 of Wands. Yeah, so the 10 of Wands corresponds to endings. It corresponds to, again, maybe something that hasn't worked in your favor. This is about carrying a heavy secret, a heavy burden. Maybe you feel overwhelmed with the emotions you've been feeling about this person, and now is the time to just deload that somewhere. So whether that's you letting off steam to someone or to this person, I honestly feel like this is like the end of an era, end of a chapter, and kind of you kind of needing to realize that maybe you was better off as friends in the first place. You have the Tower card at the back, so again it is that strong indication that maybe, you know, this was just too dramatic. This was something that was going to change the structure of the relationship, and it was going to put too much strain and bend it in a direction that it wasn't capable of. So group number 3, let's find out, will you end up together? More messages for group 3 please on will you end up together. Will you end up together, group 3? Okay, we do have the card of Lapis Lazuli. So this really connects to your intuition and your psychic abilities that are kind of letting you know, the body language and the faults behind this person. So I feel like this is really like opening up your third eye chakra and really kind of getting in alignment with, the signs, because you're very capable of picking them up. I feel like this person, you possibly need to communicate more with them in order to make them kind of see you in a certain light. Can we find out more on group 3? Will you end up together? Okay, we do have the card of Black Tourmaline. Now, Black Tourmaline is a very protective dark stone, which tells me that maybe you do need to protect your energy surrounding this person. This person could hurt you in a way that, you're not prepared to take that risk right now. This card is about change and conflict. So I feel like this is something maybe you want to avoid right now, and you may just want to kind of protect yourself from that ultimate feeling of this energy here with the Death and the 10 of Wands. You may just want to avoid that completely and build up a wall to protect yourself just in the current energies where it stands at the moment. So let's take a look into your pendulum reading to find out if you will end up together. So for group number 3, please. Group number 3 and their person, will they end up together? Group 3, will they end up together? Okay, we have a very clear no. I don't know if my camera is in the best angle for this, but the direction that the pendulum was swaying in, it was the no zone. So this just means right now, that's where the energy is like at the moment. Obviously the future can change, nothing is set in stone. So thank you so much for watching this video. Hopefully it gave you some insight and clarity. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe, and I'm sending you so much love and light.